All right, what's up YouTube? This Trucker JC coming back with another video. And in this video, as you guys can see what's going on, we are having to tow my Peterbilt with my Kenworth. Now, this is my first time doing this. My driver and I, Brian, shout out to him. He's right here. What's up, Brian? My driver right here, being all cool.
What's up with it?
Me and him brought my truck out here because he was out here last week on Thursday morning, broke down, came to this mechanic shop, and to make a long story short, the roadside mechanic, he got a transmission fault. And then the roadside mechanic was saying that the problem was gonna be the clutch. He plugged in all his stuff, diagnosed it with the clutch. So I paid these guys $1,500 to tow the truck by what, about 80, 90 miles, something like that, to this shop right here. After they put a clutch later on that evening, they were saying, hey, the clutch won't calibrate, or the transmission won't calibrate. So it turns out the problem wasn't the clutch. The problem was the actual transmission, as you guys can see right here. Has internal damage. I just put a brand new MTM on it, paid $5,400 for that. That's destroyed. Like the whole transmission is destroyed, completely gone. So it was gonna cost $7,500 to tow it from here to Houston. That was the best quote I got. So I went ahead and paid this right here. This is called I don't know if it's the same brand, but the ones I see are called Pro Tote. It's pretty much, you know, it has hydraulics and all that, lift it up and down. And we're gonna tow this truck with this truck. So we kind of know what we're doing, but we kind of don't all the way. So I'm gonna do what I was told on videos, what I've seen. I'm already putting chains, as you can see. I got this chain already on there. I'm going around these axles. I'm trying to stay away from all, like, you know, brake stuff. I don't want to tear the brakes up, and I'm just on straight axles. And I'm about to put these other two chains on. And then I'm gonna hook, I'm gonna back up, show you all that. I'm gonna hook up to the truck, lift it up a little bit, and just see how it feels. But we're also gonna wait until this guy gets here. This guy is a guy, he's one of the tow truck drivers for this company, the shop that we're at. He'll be here in about, I don't know, maybe 30 minutes. I'm gonna make sure that I did it right. But I might not even lift it up there until you get to make sure, because I was told to put these chains right here on the actual boom, or the bar, the lift, whatever, here, right? So I was told to wrap it around right here. I just don't want, like, this has already been up from a previous, I bought a truck like this. I don't want some kind of crazy way, like this freak accident, this whole thing breaks off and then the truck just flies off on the freeway. You know what I'm saying? So I want to make sure we're doing it right. But I would think putting it in here would work. But anyways, I'm finna continue putting these chains. I guess I'll just record it all. So yeah, let me put this other chain on there. And this is Brian, like I said, my driver. He's here for emotional support. He's kind of just standing here watching me. He ain't even trying to put the chains on. It's all good though.
Put my gloves on.
Yeah, he put his gloves on so he can point which way I need to go. All right, bro, so look, I think see, I'm gonna pretty much do it the same way. Let me see, I got the chain with the hook facing that way. Okay, because I know I want to stay away from that S cam right there, because man, that you destroy the whole brake system. Honestly, bro, I'm really trying not to get like real dirty. When we leave, I'm gonna take a shot of truck stop anyways, but yeah, we're on the same page. I guess I'll just get it. Oh man, I done hit the camera all in the thing. Okay. I gotta make sure this is the right way, because on some videos I think they did the front axles a little different, but it wouldn't be hitting anything. Nah, it's just the axle, that front diff. Yeah, this should be the right way. So y'all, in case y'all are wondering why we're doing this, pretty much what this does is it's kind of like it makes it to where whenever we do whenever we do lift up on the back, the axles come off the ground with it. We're pretty much pinching the suspension. I don't know if pinching is the word, but literally what we're doing. Okay, make sure that's right there. That's on all axle. Yeah, okay. Okay, do you see how it goes at an angle? So hold on, let me see. Okay, wait, hold on. That one holds on. In the front, yeah, it goes to the back. Okay, yeah, perfect. I just gotta put it through here. You see how that works? So it's wrapped around the whole thing. Only thing is this. I don't wanna.
Yeah, I'm looking at this.
Yeah,
But you know
or
what?
maybe if it comes from the other way.
Under that bit.
Huh? Yeah, but if it goes under, we need to make it like kind of like a basket. If it goes under, it'll be wrong. I think we have to do it the backwards way. Let me see. So pretty much. Look, grab the chain from the bottom. Here, let me lift it up. I think we have to make it to where. Dang, how would that work? Okay, hold on. Let me go look at the other side. How I did it, bro. What the heck?
You talking about come from the inside right here. So
Yeah, I just gotta make sure I did it. Yeah, cause cause by the time this lifts up, I guess but there's still gonna be some tension on. It's kind of hard to make it level out because of where this is. Like it's like the catwalk's in the way. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
But I went under. Okay, this one comes from the front. Okay, so the hook goes over that. Okay. Wait. Now I'm so indecisive. The hook goes that way. Okay, the hook goes that way. Okay, so I did it like this. And I dropped this bad boy down here. So it should, once this is lifted up, it should like stay together. Okay. So from that point, all the air's already dropped. We have all 4 chains on. I guess these are supposed to be more like up. Like right here. I guess I want them resting on this.
Yeah.
Okay, so look, I'm gonna back up. Well, first, here, let me turn the truck on. So I know we have to pretty much keep the lights on the whole time we're driving this because that's what keeps the battery charged on all this stuff. Okay. There we go. That's up. Oh yeah, it says down on it does. It's, okay, this is upside down, okay. Trying to make it kind of level with it. All right, look, I'm about to back up. Try to get me to where this is even with this.
Yeah.
So
How far in you gonna go? How far back you wanna go?
I'm gonna go to where this is resting, like right here somewhere, like in this area.
Right here?
Right here, yeah. So just yell, be like, yo.
Right here?
Yeah. Huh? Oh, put that up. Another thing we have to make sure is that those steer tires don't have, like the steers don't have, what's called it, like, I'm pretty sure that the brakes are already disconnected and everything for the steers. I don't know if they have brakes up front, I have no clue. Trying to make the tires line up even. Dang it, I don't know which way. Okay, oh, they got that, like they welded it. I don't know if this hook needs to be this side. Inside? Yeah, it has to be outside, obviously, because it's wider, duh. You see what I'm saying? I don't know which way it would go. Like, does it go like this?
They go down with it a little bit more, get a little slack, a little bit more.
Oh yeah, duh. I gotta see which way this goes on. And all I'm gonna do, guys, I'm gonna lift up a little bit just to see what it feels like. I'm gonna wait till that tow truck guy get to them, make sure we did it right. Let me see. No, look, this. No, but look, this has to go. We gotta follow what we did. This goes inside.
Watch that. You might want to put it inside of it.
Oh, I didn't see that. Nah, it ain't gonna hurt it. It ain't, nah. And I guess I have to, but the question is, if I start lifting it and I let my bags up, what'll happen? Will it go back down? Will it not let it air up? You see what I'm saying? That's what I'm afraid of. You know what I'm saying? That's what I'm afraid of. You see what I'm saying? My suspension's still going down. How good is this feel though? That's the question. Excuse me real quick. I'm trying to look at all the axles, make sure it's not hitting nothing it ain't supposed to. It's touching that bolt.
Being tightened up too.
Yeah, it's gonna tighten up.
Yeah.
Right, because all the weight. Because now this chain is independently supporting this axle. Okay. Oh no. Oh yeah, this is just some extra swing. I gotta see. Oh yeah, hold on. Okay. No, the highest it goes is to where I'll show you. Huh? Yeah. So you know this is, you have no pressure on this cylinder when you can move it loose freely. All right, so this is the part I'm scared of, airing my bags up. It shouldn't pop my bags, right? I mean, right. Yeah, the truck, you're right. All right, hey, look, I'm gonna watch it, push the, you know which button it is? Yeah. So look, so if I say stop, push the button back. It's the little button, it's already pushed. Let me show you, make sure you know. So look, you see right past my cup, the only button to the far right, the one that's orange. Okay, don't, look, if I say stop, that means flip it back, but hold on. All right, go ahead. Yeah, come on back here. It's a good distance off the ground. All the tires are. I think we you know.
Yeah,
What you thinking?
it look like it's him.
The only thing I don't like is that, well, look, when it's time to stop. Also, does this need to have more slack? You need to have more slack so we can turn more. Cause like, look, how good can we turn with this? I mean, this is loose so we can turn, but like, how much can we turn? Like, the only way to know is just for us to back up and go forward and try to turn with it. You know what I'm saying? First thing is this. Come over here for me if you don't mind. Stand right here and hold this. I think it might can go one more time. Nope, can't go one more time. So basically, I'm gonna show you. See, look, you buckle it up, right? And then when you let all the air out the seat, let the air out the seat. And all the way out, all of it. More and more and more. Man, that doesn't look too tight. Yeah, it is. Let me see. It's all the way. Let it go all the way. Okay. What this does is that it keeps the wheel straight. So look, the wheel can't turn because this, but you see what I'm saying? Yeah. It's not as tight as I want it. What's up? How you doing, man?
Pretty good, and you?
Are you the guy I talked to?
Yeah.
All right, what's up, Manny? I'm JC. Hey, so we want to make sure that we did this right.
Oh,
This isn't going to interfere with this? It is?
No. So where did it go? Just down and then over to the other side, or?
No. They're all individual chains. They're not connected.
Okay. Oh, okay, I see it.
I'm just trying to, you know, keep the axle from hitting the ground, which it is. What about this right here?
This? No.
Okay, I figured no.
Because it's gonna slide like
When
this.
I'm going back and forth.
Yeah. So what you want to do on this bar right here, you want to be touching right here.
Okay.
Is this all the chain you have, or?
This is all the chain I have. And the guys that let me borrow this told me to do it like this.
Oh.
But that's not gonna work, huh?
I mean,
I'm going all the way to Houston.
It's gonna swap back and forth. And DOT might say something about it.
All right. So what are my options as far as, or what if I ran it on this outside end? Nah, because it can go that way. Nah, I guess it can't because this. What do you think, man? Got to it.
You really need that angle on here.
Y'all don't have one y'all can tell me? No?
I don't even have anything on that side.
Yeah, because I saw y'all had one of these over there on the ground.
Yeah. You have any wood or anything?
Nothing.
No?
So we don't want to happen. We don't want this to be able to move. I should have put the seat all the way back anyways. So now it's just. I hope that's good. I'm gonna try to move forward a little bit. Hey, and nothing with the, cause I guess the front brakes don't even matter because there's no air, right?
No.
All right. I'm making a YouTube video, that's why I got this on. All right, we're gonna test pulling it forward. Yeah, something's obviously not right. He told me stop quick. What happened?
He just moved back and forth.
Yeah.
Like I was telling him, if you let it go like that, and it keeps moving like that, that frame rail will end up cutting through that chain after a while.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, all this. It's like cutting it, sawing it.
Yeah.
Well. Well, so just go ahead and let it down?
Yeah.
I probably dropped my bags on my truck. That ain't gonna work, boys. You thought it was. Don't want to cut the chain.
As soon as you stop,
It slid.
I think I'm gonna start stabbing that bitch to my head too. Which one that is? The 8 black?
10.
Oh.
I gotta change the battery. It's already a low battery. It was recording the whole time. I didn't realize. I forgot to turn it off.
See, I be hating that shit. The screen just go black when you think it's off. Huh?
All right, y'all. So this guy over here, nice guy, Manny, he's helping us out because we had it on wrong. The way that the mechanic in Houston told us was wrong. This guy is actually helping us out to get it the right way. And so he's cutting the little pinch welds off, which is the right way. You know, he's the tow truck driver. He knows how to do it the right way. We don't. We just out here following what somebody else told us. Yep, and then that wood goes right there. Yep.
Okay, put this wood in there.
All right.
Stop right here.
Yep, slide it right through there.
We had to take these lights off.
Got 11 on this side.
Nah, I don't think it's gonna get 11. So sketchy.
That's how you want it.
That shit, it feels like it's gonna break. So if I call him right now, would you mind talking to him? Because I don't want to say the wrong.
You want some drink out this motherfucker?
Yeah, sure.
Yeah, let me put on.
Anything that's sugar free. We talking about out of where?
After this one right here?
Yeah, I can't have nothing with sugar.
Oh.
Anything zero sugar.
ready, man.
Nuh-uh. Hello? Yeah, I'm looking for a piece of angle iron.
Okay, let me get you over to the sales rep one moment.
Okay. Hey, how much I owe you for helping me?
I don't know.
I'm gonna throw you something. I'm gonna throw you something.
Oh, okay. Yeah, whatever. Yes, I was just wondering, do you guys have pieces of aluminum angle iron? Industrial metal splice? Okay, thank you.
Huh?
Yeah, that's where it should be done.
Yeah, because this angle iron is gonna hold. The angle iron is strong, right?
Yeah.
Oh yeah, that angle iron ain't going nowhere.
What I'm trying to see is how is the angle iron touching the frame?
Huh?
How is it touching the frame?
It's right in between, right on the bottom of this frame.
Yeah, but it's actually touching this, right? I'm just trying to see where.
There's actually these two bolts that hold the bottom.
It's touching the bolts?
Yeah.
Damn, is that good enough?
Oh, that's fine. Yeah.
For sure?
Yeah.
Okay, and I should have enough. This is enough swing so I can turn, right? Okay. Have you seen people that tow it, they take these off? Or can I run a strap around the truck?
You can run a strap.
A ratchet strap?
Yeah.
Because I don't want these to blow off, because you know what I'm saying?
Fresh. I'm talking about cold,
So how does it take? Because this is kind of like California style food, right?
cold Arizona.
No? Because a lot of people say like we live in Texas, they say Tex-Mex isn't like real Mexican food. That's what they say.
This is real Mexican.
So this is the real deal.
Yeah,
That's what I'm saying.
We got
California.
some food, though. We right
California,
there by Mexico,
no.
too.
Oh, so California is not the real deal?
No.
Ah, everybody acts like it is.
No, not even close.
Not even close?
No.
Do it in China.
Oh no, now you won't have a tail.
Oh, okay.
It's too short, we should have pulled it through, dude.
No. You good.
Nah, I gotta pull this through.
Yeah, but now you're gonna
You
have
got
a
a
tail.
tail hanging. That's what you're saying.
Ah,
So you
I'm a zip tie, I'm a zip tie.
Oh, okay.
I saw them zip ties you got in your truck. I gotta get it real tight. You need to go in the door? Oh,
I'm trying to make sure it's closed all the way.
ah, they gonna go nowhere. The rest strap's on it. Okay, the let's goes right here. No, put up. Does it matter if it's passenger side or driver's side? Does it matter?
No, it doesn't matter.
Okay, I gotta fold those mirrors in too if I forget. Which way to go?
Put the elbow grease in there. Elbow grease.
Okay.
Now you can pull the slack up.
Okay. I don't want to pull it too much.
I wouldn't run it through there because your tire's rolling.
You're right.
So I would just run it right over your mirrors. That's what a lot of other drivers do.
What about here though? Maybe I can zip tie it to the transmission.
Right there.
Yeah, you got zip keys on my truck, right?
At this too.
Oh, okay, I'll take it. I thought maybe y'all wanted it for y'all or something.
Oh,
Y'all need it?
it doesn't. I don't know. I don't run those things. So
Oh, okay.
I don't think he ever runs those anymore now that he's got the tow trucks.
Yeah. For real, what you need that for? For real. So zip tie what's right here?
Either that or the little strap.
Okay.
Yeah.
So I give it like a little loose though, because I don't want to have it too.
Well, the looseness goes over here on this
Oh,
side.
yeah.
Not where
True.
you're at here.
You're right. Man, this ain't gonna work. Right here, I guess?
Yeah, that's fine. There's nothing rolling back here. You're just trying to keep it tied up.
Mm-hmm. I wonder if DOT will mess with me for this transmission being right here.
They shouldn't because it's all strapped up.
And I'm like, it's a little bit tight there, brother. All right, guys, so we strapped. We don't want these fairings to fly off, so we put straps on here and got them to right here. We got this electrical cord running over here. There goes our light bar. I'm about to test that in a minute, make sure it's working right. And yeah, this is it.
Yeah, I was out. What it did when you turn.
That's what I'm trying to see. Manny! I'm trying to see.
That is where it's coming at right.
Oh yeah, I think it's gonna be fine.
Yeah.
It looks like it's gonna flip.
That's what they're designed to do.
Oh, that part.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, so right here you got a pivot point so you can turn.
Oh, yeah, this one.
Yeah, and then you got another pivot point right behind it that lets it.
So this is fine
So
like
it-
this.
So it's always gonna stay pretty much level.
Oh.
Yeah.
It's probably because the ground's. Yeah, I guess I was calling you back. Well, first of all, I'll tell you thank you, bro, for helping me. I appreciate it. And also, I'm about to make like a kind of a sharp turn so I can make sure it ain't. You know what I'm saying?
Oh yeah.
I wanted you to look at it and make sure it was straight. You see? Yeah, that shouldn't be going nowhere. I'm gonna make a sharp turn. What happened?
Yeah, I was just thinking if you turn too sharp, that it, you know, run into that way. But I mean,
Your
we
other
shouldn't have
chains
to.
that your other chains are still loose.
They're still loose.
The two side
They're
ones.
still loose.
The two side ones right here.
Which ones?
Yeah, they're still loose.
Oh, you're saying that's good?
Yeah.
Oh.
Yeah.
Matter of fact, that's not gonna be it. I'm gonna make an update when I get back to Houston safely, so y'all will know. Do we push both mirrors in?
Yeah.
I push this one. You push the other one in?
Yeah.
I'm talking about on this side.
Yeah.
You did?
Yeah.
Yep, you sure did. All right, bet. All right, y'all. But that's not gonna be it for this video. Matter of fact, let's get to the truck stop, man. This trip is kind of crazy because I'm teaching Brian how to drive manual. Brian, it's gonna be crazy you driving manual in traffic like this, right? So this is what we're gonna do. Anytime that we get like to any like the little cities where there's traffic, because tomorrow the only city I worry about is like Houston, San Antonio. I'll just switch and I'll drive.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? But anyways, all y'all, I'll see y'all later, man. I don't want to end the video because I want to make sure that y'all know we made it safe, man. Because I ain't gonna lie, I'm kind of scared right now. There's a truck stop up the street. Brian, can you see where it's at? Can we get to it from here, or do we gotta get on the freeway? The one we went to, well, you were asleep. There's a pilot we went to this morning. We just pulled into the pilot right now. Him and I are both gonna request a shower.
Arriving at Pilot
And
J.
oh, like I was saying earlier, I don't know if I finished. So I'm teaching Brian, driver, how to drive manual. He's actually doing pretty good. You know, he's doing really well, man. He's learning really fast. So you know, because the goal, what should I turn that road? I think the exit's here. I don't know. We'll just park over here somewhere. But yeah, like I said, I'm teaching him manual because the plan is, what's you think, Brian? Manual transmission in the new truck, in the Peterbilt? Are you scared?
I'm scared.
You scared?
Nah, I gotta see how this trip ends. You know? How it go along the trip. It's only been a day, or not even a day. You know.
And ain't been 24 hours yet. All right, y'all. Well, look, let's go out the truck real quick and make sure it's good though. Okay, we gotta get out and make sure that this is tight. If I sat up here and told you I wasn't nervous, I'd be lying. Yeah, that's tight. That ain't going nowhere. That's posted like that, gets you slack. Let's check all our suspension chains. Those axles, they're good. I'm about to say, oh, it's loose, but that's the slack. So I noticed, y'all, we're gonna have to put we're gonna have to ratchet from the same spot, run it up. I don't know how we're gonna get it to stay with that though. You know what we could do? We can run it over the top and hook into there and then hook into here. All right, y'all, we're trying to improvise and see what's the best way. I'm thinking we could put the bungee cord in here, run it down. Where though? Maybe it'll fit. We can run it through here. Yeah, we'll run it through here and I'll try to put it right here. That's what we're gonna try. gonna have to go buy 2 more bungees. Hey, wanna go buy the bungees? Let's go do that real quick, then we'll shower so we ain't all dirty.
Yeah.
I think the place, oh yeah, it's right here on the right. Yeah, the gate closed.
Is it right here?
Yep. Oh man, this ain't no good. The gate closed. Yeah, the gate is closed. I guess we have to just post up right here. I mean, we're gonna create traffic and everything. Ain't nothing I can do though, you know what I'm saying?
Look like he waiting too.
Nah, he's part of the work.
Putting down them cones.
Right. Damn, I guess I could pull up a little bit, like kind of right by right here.
Where that truck pull it from?
I don't know, but the mechanic shop is right here on the right. And go around me, dude. Go around me. All right, y'all. So we get to the mechanic shop. The guy told me they open at 9:30. It's 9:26. They're not here yet. I figured at least they would have, have the gate open by 9 or something, but. So we're on this little small street. All we can do is just wait. So we got inside the gate. We waited, man. We were blocking traffic for like 15 minutes. It's all good though. And excuse me, the guy told us to come over here. I don't know where I'm gonna park this truck at. I don't know. Dang, where am I supposed to put the truck at? I can't really swing in and turn around nowhere. I don't know where they would even want it at. I mean, I guess I'm gonna have to get the truck in to see what they say. I don't know what I'm supposed to do with this. So the guy said something. What's up with him? It's like you're on FaceTime or something. It's like.
Yeah, that's what I thought.
You said what held up good?
The rubber thing.
Them socks all nice and bent. I'm gonna have to buy 2 new socks. Cause that one, yeah, this one's dent pretty bad. How bad is that one?
Yeah.
It's pretty bad.
There ain't no extra.
Hey, I think, dang. I wonder if I should give this to that place. I don't need it. It's a piece of angle iron. The place that I rented this from. Cause then we had to cut that weld off.
And
They can use this.
Yeah.
Right? Alright.
It should be. I don't know what type of metal. I don't know if the metal got to be same metal that get welded to. Look at that.
This truck, yeah, they just painted it. You could tell that they put that window on there too. You can tell they put that on there. These are little friction mats. So look, you see how them chains was cutting into it? See?
Oh yeah.
I guess that's how he was saying it could cut into the frame. It can cut the chain link off.
Yeah.
That's the main thing I was worried about. Oh yeah, we gotta cut them zips. Let me get my little thing. Cut all them zip ties off. Take that electrical line off. You can take all these chains off too, huh? Now I put it about halfway. So it's like kind of even. We got so much stuff we have to take off. All the stuff that we, rigged up. It's not like a lot. It's not a lot. Bro, isn't it crazy how we actually did this? Huh? It really didn't take too long, huh?
It should be for first people doing it.
For real. Uh-huh. Yeah, so those chains go in that little middle thing right there. The little bucket. On the way. These reverse brake lights. I got the screw with the bolts in there. I'm gonna have to reinstall that. I guess I can leave the mirrors like that. Can't forget this. Definitely don't want to forget this right here. Oh, don't want to forget anything, but especially this. You know, because we rented this and we gave them a deposit, so we're gonna give them all their stuff back. I'll take out of the deposit. The place that we're dropping this, the wrecker, whatever you want to call this little fifth wheel attachment to at, is it's like a half a mile away. It's like right here. So we still don't want to be careless and, you know, and put this on the back of the truck and it falls off. Now we're in hot water. Okay. Oh, I gotta take that strap off. I'll leave that on because it's kind of just, the bumper's gonna think it's gonna keep falling back down. Y'all, what do I think? This is ugly. Should I just get rid of this completely? I'm gonna blow the horn scare. You stand all the way. Hey, you stand all the way. I'm like, damn, you gonna just stand there? Okay. Hey, I didn't blow it all the way. Was it loud?
God, yeah, my shit on top of it. Damn.
My bad, bro. What else do we need? I want to see where the owner is so I can talk to him. You know what I'm saying? I gotta lift this thing up. That way, one, you don't want it all low on the ground, but two, you gotta make sure your tail lights are visible, especially when you're, you know, your bobtail. So I'm gonna lift it up all the way as high as it goes. Maybe that's fine. That one. Yeah, that's fine. I'll put this little protector in there. It's like a little safety pin. Twist the slack up, and what you want to do is, so you see how this is like hard, you don't want to drive like that. You want to put it down, and you want to rest this onto onto the safety latch. And the way you'll know if it's good or not, you see how that moves freely? That means that there's no pressure on this cylinder. If it doesn't move freely, that means that there's pressure on the cylinder. It's not sitting directly on this, and see how this ain't coming out because it's all the pressure sitting on it. Driving around, man, you'll bust that cylinder, man. That'll be some more money you have to spend. So if you guys ever use one of these, whether you're empty or not, whether you have a load on there or not, make sure that you can always shake this cylinder. That's how you know it's resting on that safety latch. Okay, yeah, what should we do with that? Should we could low-key just put it in the side of the truck. Right there.
On top? It'll
fit. It'll fit. Hey, whenever we get your truck out the shop Monday, remind me that we got to put those triangles. I think they're on the other side in your truck.
Okay.
All right, y'all. So Brian's finna practice this manual. T-shirts and we got the pillows. But look, we finna go to the place and drop off the tow hitch or the wrecker, whatever you want to call it, tow bar. So he's practicing driving manual. So the place is half a mile away. We're gonna see how he does. wait for it. Right here, you might want to start in second or even first because you don't want to jump out too hard and you have to stop so close.
I'm in second right now.
Okay. Looks like that truck is finna pull in. So once this truck pulls, you can go ahead and pull out. There you go. Remember, you're in neutral, so you don't have to hold the clutch.
Oh.
Ain't bouncing and turning. We're gonna go to the right. Turn signal. Shipping a little too late. Look, hit the gas a little bit, shift. There you go. Remember, on the low gears 1 through 5, you want to be barely at any. You don't want to use too much gas, too much pedal. No, fit. Go to fit. There you go. Button up. Remember, if you need the clutch, use it. You don't want to get in the left lane though, because that's where the place is at. Hear me?
Yeah.
Left lane. Place is gonna be on the left right here. That second entrance. So this is where I'm gonna end the video. My driver just got in an Uber. We're actually at the same place we bought the truck from, Easy Way Truck Sales, the Peterbilt. And we only came here because we were in the area, and I actually needed to go to the chrome stop, which I already did, because I got an inspection the other day. It failed because I didn't have reverse lights on my truck. It's a long story. I actually had the lights already wired. The lights were already hooked up. The door were loosened for reverse, but for some reason the wire was broke or something. We just didn't know. I already filled 2 inspections for the same thing. So anyways, got that taken care of, but I know I'm kind of all over the place. I don't remember the last thing I recorded. I meant to record taking off the that fifth wheel tow bar thing, but you know, things happen so fast. I was talking to the driver. I actually let him drive the truck, and I was, you know, letting him shift those gears and stuff, as y'all saw. So we're most likely gonna go ahead and put that 13 speed in that truck, and you know, really want to put a 10 speed because he don't know how to drive 13 speed. He's barely learning 10, but you know, if you can learn 10, you can learn 13, you can learn 18. The main thing about, I tell anybody, I will literally tell anybody this, and it's just the truth, man. The main thing about shifting gears is understanding the concept of gear, neutral gear, gear, neutral gear. You know, learning RPMs and all that stuff, because everything matters when it comes to that. You know, you have to be at the right RPM, you know, to float the gear and all that stuff. But we're gonna get it worked out, man. I have a really good driver, a solid guy, man. So Man, those trucks are so clean, man. There's two of them. They want 92K. Excuse me. They both have 18-speed, 565 Cummins, I believe. Nice trucks. But yeah, man, like I said, I have a really good driver. I don't want to lose the driver, so if I would have to put automatic, I'd put it. But we're talking about it, man, because being realistic as an owner of the truck, I still got to do what's best for my business. And that truck being an automatic, it's just bad, man. I've already spent so much money fixing stuff on that truck, man, and it's just sorry about the bad angles, man. I'm holding the camera instead of having it on my head. Oh, I'm missing gears myself. Look at me. Wow. Anyways, it just comes to a point where it's like, we gotta do what's best for the business, and you can always learn automatic. I mean, you can always learn manual. We can't always have the money. We won't always have the money to be able to convert it. So it's like, while we have the money, or we're able, because really, I didn't even have the money, bro. Being real with y'all, man, I'm real transparent, bro. Like, I had to borrow the money from the company I'm leased on with. Shout out to them for loaning me the money to be able to do the manual swap. And that's gonna cost me about 8K. Rebuilding the transmission, the automatic was gonna be about, I got different quotes, but the best quote I got was gonna be like 8 to 9K, and plus a clutch. So that's gonna be another, 2,500 for the clutch, or at least 2,000 for the clutch. So it's like, 10 to 12K. I'm at 10 to 11K. Just to put a rebuilt automatic, the same transmission that's already in the junk that's already in there. So it's like, why would I put the junk that's already in there if I can just swap it with a manual and just be done with all that, man? When it comes to a manual, all you have to really worry about is like, your slave cylinder going bad here, and that's like 300-400 bucks, a clutch, couple grand. It's no big deal, man. For the most part. Like automatics, man, one air leak put you out of service, put you out of commission. But anyways, y'all, I know I didn't show my face at all this video, man. I ain't got no haircut. I'm busting, disgusting, raggedy. I've barely been sleeping, just team driving with my driver. We're kind of able to thug how we want to thug, because there's two of us in the truck, and at one time, like at all times, we both have a fresh clock, so we really can just both split the driving. You know what I'm saying? So it's pretty live. Honestly, I did most of the driving. I like that Kenworth. I did most of the driving, but I appreciate my driver for going out there with me, man, because he didn't have to go. He could have been like, nah, man, I ain't doing all that, but he went with me, man, to help me bring the truck back. So shout out to him for that. But if you made it to the end of this video, thank you for watching. If you guys could, please like, comment, subscribe. I really can't wait to make the video showing the update on the truck, as far as if we did find a good manual transmission, for that price that we agreed on, the 8K, just the truck's gonna be so much better with a manual transmission. But who knows, it might still have automatic. But and it's like me being an owner operator, having two trucks, I can't just be like, just being the person I am, I can't just be like, oh, it is what it is, the truck went down, whatever, I'll just drive my one truck. Of course, it's easy to be like that, but not for me, because like, I gotta think about my driver. I give him the opportunity to work for me, right? Or to work with me. And like, it's like, he could have worked anywhere, but he chose to work for me. So it's like, or work with me. So it's like, if I just don't fix the truck, it's like, he has a family too, Now, of course, I gotta think about my family as well, of course. But that's why it's like, the common ground is, hey, we don't just give the truck a surrender because it has all these problems. It's cost us, $18,000 plus so far in the last 2 months. The solution is for us to come up with the money like we did, and find some kind of common ground, which is, hey, I know you like automatic. I'm teaching you manual. You're not comfortable with it yet, but I'll keep the truck. I'm gonna keep the truck. I'm gonna keep you your job. You have your job and everything. But let's put this manual transmission in. That way, down the line, we're not doing the same thing. You're not calling me roadside. Hey, I need a roadside transmission again. You know what I'm saying? Because it's gonna happen again, bro. It's automatic. That Endurant automatic. It's PACCAR. It's a piece of junk, bro. It's literally just trash. But anyways, guys, stay tuned for the updated video, and I appreciate all y'all once again. Make sure you like, comment, subscribe. God bless all y'all. Hope everybody has a good weekend, man. We out. Peace.